Nathan Weinland with Remax Alliance here, and are those zombies? Hey! Now, the big question is, are VR headsets going to be the next big thing in real estate? You know, are clients going to be sitting around going through all the inventory in their homes on their couch, or in a real estate office touring new home construction inventory without ever leaving the office? Well, to answer that, let's take a look at the current technology. Now, this is the Oculus Quest. The cool thing about this is that the screen, the computer, Wi-Fi connection, sound, everything is built right into this headset. So there's no wires, there's nothing that you have to plug in, all contained in one nifty little unit. The quality of this thing is really cool. It's just amazing. Now, we've made some huge innovations in real estate. The technological bounds we've made in just the last 15 years are staggering. We went from publishing a picture in the MLS book and then printing it and sending it out, where the pace of real estate was, to where we're at today, which is virtual tours, video advertising, 40 plus pictures to go through, all professionally taken, and 3D tours, which give you a nice feel for the walkthrough of the property. Those 3D tours are VR enabled, but are they something that's really going to catch on and be big? Now, in about 2005, I was working on a project with a tech company in order to bring 3D tours to the mainstream market. We had a sophisticated camera that would take 360-degree pictures of a room, and then you could stitch them all together, and you could create this nice 360-degree bubble in order to look around. And then you could move from room to room and really get the flow of a house. Great technology. Took us about a month to develop the first one. Extremely time consuming to stitch all those images together, and just really wasn't practical for anything outside of maybe hotel tours where you could show off the lobby and things didn't change. Way before its time. Companies today have really revolutionized the market to be able to do 3D tours of properties at an affordable price. Now they're VR enabled. So the question is, can today's technology deliver a really solid VR environment that's great for advertising the house? Let's check it out.
Wow, that fan is massive too.
Man, this looks like it was filmed with a GoPro. Talk about a fisheye lens.
Wow, that bed is so huge.
You really get a good feel for the flow of the rooms. The load times are a little slow. Why is that door jamb 20 feet tall?
Man, what am I, floating 4 feet off the ground? I'm a ghost in this house.
You know, the resolution of the images is pretty low, but you still get a good feel for it.
Man, I could really see cooking in this kitchen though. This is really cool.
Somehow I am 4 feet off the ground, but also like 9 feet tall. Is this what a mouse sees? This is so confusing.
So will this technology become the mainstream in real estate? The answer is, it depends. One of the things that's going to depend on is whether VR becomes a mainstream in gaming. When consoles became app-enabled, it allowed you to then have one box in your living room which streamed your movies, did your television, and played your games. Now, that became extremely popular. Will VR be the same kind of technology, and how will it integrate into that? Depends on the next generation of consoles and how well they do at VR technology. Now, there's one argument that came up that I thought was really interesting. It was somebody that was saying, well, you're going to need a room the size of a warehouse for somebody to walk through in order to see, the whole house. And really, the technology doesn't have to work that way. Right now, with gaming and so forth, you map out the floor in your living room, and it looks to see where the couch is and where the walls is, and contains you and makes sure that within the gaming environment, you don't run into those obstacles. That way you don't punch through a wall or trip over a couch. I'll tell you what though, VR headset fail videos are really fun to watch. So all in all, VR, really fun? Probably not practical for real estate just yet, but keep an eye on it. It might get there. Clarice's example. Ah! Kodiak's example. What the hell is that? Nathan's example. This bed is giant. And then Alicia's example, like, look at the size of that chandelier. It's gonna crush us.